We're a couple of months away from spring, and I know a couple of you guys have been wanting to see some planter builds. Today I got two for you, and you can also sell them easily. Let's get into it. First thing as always, we're gonna throw on them safety glasses. Today guys, I have two of these cheap cedar fence pickets. I think they were like $3 each. So the first thing I'm gonna do to them is cut this end off. So we're gonna make a straight line and head to the miter saw. So now that we got our end cut and we just got a nice straight piece of board, we are going to measure out our bottom piece, which will be 16 inches. Put you a nice little line. Oh. Speed square. And head back to the miter saw. Now that we got our bottom piece cut out, we're gonna need two sides that are the same length. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna make sure our board is flush here at the end like we do all the time. And make us a line and head back to the miter saw to cut two more of them out. Now that we got our bottom and our two sides cut out, what you're gonna do is take you some wood glue. This is on one of your sides. You're just gonna put you a little strip down like that. Then here's your bottom. Down the bottom. Little smear. This is a beautiful cedar too. I love how it looks. Like I said, for $3 you cannot beat it. I think we're gonna be able to make this with just one too. So it will just be $3 for this little planter. Now, we're gonna put some brad nails in it. All right guys, now that we got this, we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. All right, now guys, that you got this nice little shape like this, we need two side pieces. So you're just gonna measure one wall to the next. And it looks like we got 6 and a little over 3/4. We're gonna put that on the board, measure her out, and go to the miter saw. Now that we got our two sides cut out, we're gonna go ahead and put glue all through here and on our sides, glue them up, brad nail them. Let's get to it. Guys, so we're actually gonna, since we're running out of brad nails, we only got 2 more left. We're just gonna put brad nails on the bottom of these, and then to push these flush, we're just gonna hammer and nail some finishing nails for the tops of these. All right guys, so this is what she's looking like right now. She already looking beautiful. But right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go around and sand her up and throw on some Howards. Stay tuned. All right guys, so we got the outside of the box all nice and sanded up to 220. She's pretty dang smooth. The inside of the box we're not gonna do anything with because you know you're gonna put your flowers and everything in there. And then on the outside we're gonna use some of our food safe cutting board oil because this should be safe for the plants. But like I said, it's going on the outside anyway. And shout out to Howards. If you're interested in their products, link in the description. All right, guys, so this completes our first build of today. It's a nice little planter box. You can put in there in your kitchen or something, put your stool in there, your nice little flowers. But yeah, I think it came out great. You could also, put some rope on here as little handles, or, do your little thing with it. Let me know in the comments if you build this and how it went. But yeah, this is it. Let's move on to the next one. All right, guys, for the next build, we're going to be making another hanging flower pot build. So we're going to use this scrap piece of 2x8 that we have here as our base. And then we're also going to need a 2x3, which I believe is like $2.50. So let's get into it. First thing we're going to do is measure out to 20 inches. That's how big we're going to make ours. Two little dots. Grab that humongous speedy square. Now let's head to the miter saw. Alright guys, so now we got our base cut out. We're going to move that to the side. What we're going to do is we're going to cut two pieces of this 1x3 at 3 foot. Make you a good little line. Head to the miter saw. Like always, we're going to use that first cut. Make it flush. Use it for the other cut. Now that we got those two cut out at 3 foot, we're going to assemble what we got. So what we're going to do is this is 7 1/4. So 3 3/4, I believe, is half of that. So we're just going to put a line there. We're going to do the same thing on this opposite side. 3 3/4. And then we will move it out a little bit. So we'll push that out to, say, 1 inch. Other side 1 inch. And that right there is where our board will go. Let's start sending screws. We're going to add a little bit of wood glue to our bottom here. A little bit of where our screw is poking out. Alright guys, so this is the shape we have now after installing those pieces. This is our cutoff piece out of that one 2x3x8. So it's a little under 2 foot. So we're not even going to cut it because we're going to leave a little bit of an overhang up here. We think that looks good. And we're going to make sure we got these straight and screw those in. All right, guys, so we measure out our overhang, how much we need on both sides. Like I said, you don't have to do an overhang. But when you do this, just make sure you got these, level as you're adding these on to make sure this stays straight and everything. So we're going to put a little bit of wood glue here and go ahead and screw one side in. So now that we got this thing pretty much built, what we're going to do is we need to find the middle of this board to put our hook. So all we're going to do is measure the inside of these two, which we got 16 inches. The middle of that is 8. I use my belly to push it up a little bit. So we're going to mark right here on this board 8. Then what you'll want to do is take your speed square. And this is, I believe, 2 1/4. Let me look. 2 and a little over 1/4. So what's half of 2 1/4? Let me figure that out. All right, guys, so I've made a dot that I believe is middle. That math is a little bit too hard for me. Alright guys, for this piece, it can go inside or outside, but this one's going to go outside. So I ain't really worried about sanding her up. But today we're going to use this wood stain right here, American walnut. We're going to see how she looks. Again, I don't have no gloves, so excuse me. All right, guys, so this is Our hanging plant stand, our second build, is now complete. She is looking beautiful. I wish I had a plant right now to demonstrate how it would look, but I'm sure y'all noticed the ones that hang down right here. Looking real good. But yeah, I mean, this right here probably cost maybe $7 in wood and material. Probably that's about it. And like I said, then you got this bad boy over here, this cedar out of a picket, which was $3. Like I said, these are two very high profit builds. Like I said, this right here, $3, easily double your money. Probably sell for 15 or 20. This right here, honestly, you might be able to get 50 to 100 for that. I mean, people love the hanging plant stands and stuff like that. So, but either way, I appreciate all y'all for coming and watching this video. Make sure you check out all of our old videos. Also, if you're interested in any of the tools that we use in the shop, a link is below so you can check those out. Howard Products link in the description. Check that out. If you're new here, smash that sub button, hit that like button, leave a comment, and we will catch you in the next one. Peace.